If it wasn't clear by the thumbnail, I'm doing something different on the channel. I have to make something different than just DDLC merch new thing. Okay, so we're talking about literally more merchandise, but from a different anime waifu game. This time it's from Neptunia Rebirth 2, and this limited edition I bought from Play Asia, and today I'm going to be looking at it and seeing what comes inside of it. Don't mind the camera being super shaky. Literally I had to record this with one hand, and the camera weighed like 5 pounds. I'm not kidding you, this was like a professional pro-grade camera. So Play Asia seems to like their weird Easter eggs because they put some like sticker looking thing inside the box. And they also put a real-life sticker here, but unfortunately it's not the anime waifu version that I was advertised and promised on my email. So I'm a bit disappointed. Of course, they got put here to literally advertise a Twitch account. Focus, camera, focus! The anime waifu looking thing on it, it literally just has an advertisement for a live stream, bro. Why can they put that on here, but they can put all this on here, but they can't put, like, man, I'm disappointed. But luckily, this is also a sticker. If you've never bought anything from Play Asia, they love to include weird things like this where they have this little square sheet of paper, which is actually a sticker. I don't know what you would put it on since it's just a picture of the box art. Here's the case right here. It's what you would expect if you played the Neptunia Rebirth games on literally any other console. I swear they were on Switch before, but I guess this means that they're in English this time. And the box art for the cardboard box is different as well. That's pretty nice, but at the same time, they literally advertised that this box was a collector's box, so different from the case. And here's the back of it. It's also different from the cardboard box. And inside, it comes with quite a few accessories other than the game, of course. We have a manual, which is pretty rare nowadays. I like seeing manuals. I know Play Asia seems to do this with a lot of their games. And it looks like it also has some reversible cover art, which I'm not a big fan of. I think it looks a bit weird because I already tried this, I'm telling you. Literally it's just like half of a character and like a weapon on the back of it. And it's missing all like the logos and the game title and all like the weird FTC stuff on the back of it. There isn't really too much to say about the cartridge, just a picture of the city it seems like. Now here's a brief look at what's inside the manual, just basic gameplay stuff and some artwork. Well, let's see what's in this manual. Again, I only got one hand, so the same picture right here, I believe. Hold on. Yes, it literally is. It's the same picture. Come on, camera, focus. Is it literally just giving you controls? Okay, I guess that's what I expected for a manual. Just basic controls, even though this game is probably like one of the easiest games to play ever. The story so far, just a screenshot of the menu. They have stuff with the characters, that's pretty nice. How to play. I'm glad they included that in here. Very useful. Dungeon screen. How to play again. I know, like some cool digital binary code. Hopefully you remember what the box art looks like, because this next thing is literally more of the same. It's a miniature version of the case with box art and everything. As you can tell, it's the same exact thing, which is pretty neat, I must say. And in fact, you can even put the Switch game inside the case, which makes it really special. This thing is kind of hard to close though. I feel like I'm going to break the pins off whenever I try to shut it. It does close and everything just like a normal case. And it even comes with a keychain, so if you want to attach this to your keys, which I don't know why you would want to do that. I mean, Lord have mercy on your transmission if you're going to do that. And yes, you could even put the Switch game inside, so if you need to play an emergency Switch game, since this game is like 5 sentences long, they couldn't fit all the words on the side of it, so they had to double stack it, which it barely even fits on the actual Nintendo Switch case. This next one is kind of a miscellaneous item. It is a certificate number card. This thing is not a sticker unlike the other thing, it just has a number on it. As you can tell, I'm number 603 out of 2,000, which means this thing must be pretty rare. When I mean pretty rare, there are 2,000 of these, which I think they're still reprinting them, so I don't know why they hyped it all up like it's rare. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised 2,000 people would even want this thing, since it's Neptunia. I'm sure like 8.5 people play this game still. Of course, I still talk about Doki Lineage Club, which like -2 people probably even know that game exists. Here is the soundtrack CD with Uni in mode. Yeah, I'm gonna call it that because I think I'm cool. It's pretty simple, it's just literally the soundtrack on a CD. Also, the artwork on the CD happens to be the same exact artwork on the inside of the case. And I think it's also on the art book somewhere, like they have the same artwork on like every single thing they put in this collection. Dude, isn't this literally the same one that's in here? Yes it is, bro, it's the same one. But what's on the back? It's the same thing. Dude, no. This CD case opens a bit weird. You could tell I already messed it up because the paper is just out of place now. But you open it, it literally opens like this. You got all the songs here, which, dude, there are 31 songs on here. Dude, I didn't even know CDs could fit that many songs on here, even though I'm sure they're probably like 2 minutes long each. I don't have a CD player on me right now. I do at my other office, at my other studio, so I can't really do anything right now, but it's literally just music from the soundtrack, bro. Here are the controller stickers for Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. Let's see how they would look on my special Joy-Cons. I'll put them on here. Tears of the Kingdom custom Joy-Cons. Can you imagine someone doing that? Jokes and terrible audio quality aside, please don't mind the audio. I'm probably not going to use these stickers for anything, they're more of like a keepsake thing. But if I did have to put them on something, I'd probably put them on my knockoff Joy-Cons. Yes, I bought fake Joy-Cons because I'm not paying $80 for official ones. I paid like 30 bucks for them. Speaking of Joy-Cons, Nintendo is crazy for those Switch 2 Joy-Cons, bro. Nintendo games are really getting too expensive now. It's hard to see, but they do have cutouts for all of the buttons. Yeah, they're just basically stickers you put on your controller so they can look a little less basic. Here are the acrylic standees. Probably one of the bigger things in the collection, and they are, you guessed, made out of acrylic. Fun fact, I had cardboard ones for Doki Lidditch Club, and they all broke because they're made out of cardboard, and I tried super gluing them together, which didn't help. So I'm glad these ones are made of acrylic and are significantly larger than those ones, so that's a good thing. I'll set up the standees at the end of the video, so keep watching. But the next thing in this collection is the art book. This is a paperback art book, which is to be expected since it came in a pretty small cardboard box and it was only like $50 or $60. You can't expect to fit like the entire Bible in this thing. It would probably snap in half. It does have quite a bit of things to look at in this art book. First page is just like a table of contents with, I don't even remember this artwork from the game. I think it might be like one of the game cover art things, maybe from the PS3 game. And characters, enemies, and just random illustrations are in here. Here's artwork of all of the little sisters. Basically, these first few pages are pictures of all the characters and their sprites and their magical girl anime forms. Here is Nepgear in her like Sailor Moon looking outfit. Same thing here. What? How come they don't have her in her like magical girl mode? They got her looking like this, but literally, and they didn't do it for her. Oh no, they got it on this. How come she get like 2 whole pages, bro? But she only get one. But she get. Dude, I'm an idiot. I just forget that even happened. But yeah, hopefully the camera can like pick this up as being like super weird with the colors right now. And then these two, they just put them on the same page. But what are the game devs gonna do when they come up with like the Xbox handheld? Do they actually have to make like a whole new character for this? So that's most of the characters and enemies. The backside are CGs. I actually never remember seeing this cooking looking one. I think this is from the beginning of the game. Actually, I have no idea what that was from. I don't remember that at all. And then yeah, just events from the game and just CGs that they put. Some of them are from like random events that you had to watch cutscenes from. That's probably why some of them I don't recognize, because I kind of sped through the game. They even have concept art for this one, which is pretty neat. Nice to see that stuff. And this is also literally the same artwork we saw on the CD. Now for the rest of this video, you get to watch as I assemble these acrylic standees. They are pretty easy to put together. They look pretty neat, not gonna lie. And I'm sure they would look pretty good put on a shelf. Don't mind the low audio quality. Again, I swear I bought a whole microphone for this stuff, and then the microphone sounds like garbage. I'm so sorry. So watch as I try to get these out. Alright, hopefully I have all the bits and pieces. I don't think I'll be needing that anymore. Hey, I got them. Okay, that is not hard. Dude, the cardboard ones I was just talking about for Doki were such a pain. You would put them on, they would immediately snap off. And I already super glued them, and then they all just like bent out of place, and I threw them away. But oh, they already came apart. So this is what they look like, all actually standing. Actually, the camera's doing a pretty good job on focusing on them right now, which is pretty surprising, taking effect the rest of the video. But they're pretty nice looking things. This is my hand for example, so they are pretty small, but I definitely like these better than the cheap cardboard ones I got the last time, where they would actually just like fall apart whenever you like drop them on the ground, or when you did anything more intensive than like a gentle summer breeze. But I'm sure like some collectors out there will be pretty happy that these are included, since these seem to be pretty popular with anime games for some reason. That and keychains, which seems to be pretty pretty popular here as well. So here's my honest opinion on what I think of all this stuff that came in this box. The first thing I would need to bring up is, I didn't mention it in this video, I couldn't really mention it at all, but it is a shipping time, dude. That was crazy. I think that's probably one of the longest times I've ever waited for shipping. Like, it took almost 2 weeks just for it to leave Hong Kong, which it's already bad enough you had to wait 5 months for a pre-order. So I don't know, I just had to bring that up. I did pay for the cheapest shipping option, which that could be me, but dude, I always pay for the cheapest shipping option, and it has never taken that long. While ranking all the accessories, the things that come inside of it, it's pretty typical for your standard collector's edition. You got like the art book, you got like stickers. I think this one's kind of more of a unique one. I noticed a lot of the Neptunia games seem to come with, weird looking things, and I say that in all the Doki videos that I love weird merchandise. Like, not just the basic like art book and stuff like that. I like interesting things like the keychain with the video game case on it. That's neat. And the stickers of the Joy-Cons are also like something I've never seen before. And I thought the acrylic standees are also really nice. Most games would just sell those separately. You know, I paid like $70 for this in total with taxes and shipping and all that included. And taking the fact that the modern game is $80 now because Nintendo, the fact you got all this stuff in here, I mean, it's definitely not a bad deal. But if you're into the game, then maybe it's worth it. If you're like, man, I have no idea what this game is, I don't know why you're talking about it, then probably not. But thank you for watching to the end. Let me know if you want to see more weird experimental videos like this.